good morning, Professor. This is Brian Coffin. I just completed the lab for Module 7. We'll start with safety. As you can see, just like last time and the other videos, still using my stainless steel sheet, fire extinguisher, paper towels, safety glasses. I've got everything. Garbage is right next to me. Around the corner over there is the shower and the bathroom and the sink, and as well there's another sink. I do believe that covers about everything in safety. I did wear my gloves. Yeah, that's it for the for the safety aspect of the lab. And we'll get into just a brief overview. We're doing molar volume of gases this week for the lab. Kind of interesting. We use sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate with acetic acid and distilled water for this lab to see what happens with the gases during this experiment. So let's get to our actual results. Okay, we did 25 milliliters of acetic acid in the first bottle. The second bottle we did roughly 200 milliliters of distilled water. I'm going to show you the chart for the experiment. It's got all my numbers on it. Trial 1, trial 2, barometric pressure was 30.20 for both. Temperature was 19 degrees Celsius for both. Mass of the chemical is 1 gram for each. The first trial, the gas pushed over 115 milliliters of distilled water, which is very neat to watch, to see the chemical reaction, make the gas and push it through the tubing and push the distilled water out. For trial 2, like I said, we got 30.2, 19 degrees Celsius, 1 gram. And for the water displacement on this one for trial 2 was 120 milliliters. So it pushed 5 more milliliters than trial 1, which wasn't too surprised. I thought it'd be pretty close to being the same as trial 1, but not a big deal. Trial 1 and trial 2 were also the sodium bicarbonate. Trial 3 and trial 4, we same amount of liquids, acetic acid, the distilled water. Tubing's all set up the same. We, instead of bicarbonate, we use sodium carbonate. I believe I'm saying that right. Yes, I am. So as you can see, for trial 3, the pressure was 30.13, temperature was 19 degrees Celsius, 1 gram. When I put in the chemical, into the acetic acid, it displaced 93 milliliters, which was, I thought, pretty good. Trial 4 was the same, 30.13, 19 degrees Celsius, 1 gram for the mass. Water displacement was different on this one as well. It only pushed 86 milliliters from the gas, from the reaction. So same with trial 1 and trial 2. I thought it would be pretty close together, which the difference of 7 milliliters I didn't think was a whole lot there. It was pretty neat how quick the chemical reacts when you add it to the acetic acid, I mean, it's instantaneous. So you really do have to get the stopper on pretty quick. So that could be the difference in how many milliliters trial 1 and trial 2 pushed, and same with 3 and 4. I may have got the stopper on a little quicker or a little slower, whichever you take on that. So yeah, the gas pushes into number 2, then pushes down on the water, which pushes it up the tube and into the 100 milliliter graduated cylinder from the flask. And that's how the experiment went. I'll set the phone down so I can actually just talk. Now, that was the results portion. Now let's get down to critical thinking in a gas-producing reaction. What effect does the limiting reactant mass have on the molar gas volume? I would say the solid/liquid matter has a definite and constant volume. To be measured by differing methods. The volume of gases changes reaction taking place inside the container. So, I guess that's the critical thinking part of this. Self-reflection. Wow. I will say for self-reflection, it is easier to see the reaction take place to help understand what we read and learned in this module. I'm more of a hands-on person, so I like to see it actually happen. So that's kind of cool for me. In other courses, it really hasn't helped me in any other courses I've taken yet, but doesn't mean it won't. So we'll cross that bridge, and hopefully it'll help me in something. Professionally or personal life. Personally, it really showed me how gases do expand when there's a chemical reaction. I knew the reaction would take place pretty quick, but like I said, doing it hands-on, man, you really see how fast this stuff reacts to the acid when you dump it in. It's just crazy. I wasn't expecting the gas to take off quite that quick, so I guess personally that's how it's helped me with that aspect. So that's Module 7. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.